Hello, what is up, ladies? Welcome to your weekend workout. Today we're going to be smashing it out pretty quick. We're going to do a little bit more of a physically challenging Pilates routine today. It's going to be short but really effective, kind of like the way we need to show up for our HIIT workouts, right? Sorry about all of your soundtrack for your workout today, but it's keeping her away from my phone charger. Okay, so let's get after it. When I stand up, you're not going to see my head, but it doesn't matter because we're going to spend most of our time down here anyways. So I needed to line the camera up for where we're going to spend most of our time. All right, so we're going to stand up at the end of our mat. So our mat is up in front of us. We're going to do some walkouts here. So we're going to start out at the back end. Deep inhale, roll the shoulders down and back so that the chest is lifted, and we're going to tuck the pelvis under, engage the abdominals. If you can, get a little pelvic floor lift as well. And then we're going to start tucking the chin down to the chest, rolling the shoulders forward, and rolling through the spine one vertebra at a time. Good. As you inhale, start to walk the hands out, trying to keep your hips as level as possible. Good. Hold here. If you want, you can even bring a push-up into it. And then walk your hands back to the feet, keeping your legs as straight as possible. But of course, listen to your body, as straight as possible for you, right? And on your next breath in, slowly start to roll yourself up. Let's do that another 2 times. So we're gonna roll it back down. Forward fold. Engage the abdominals. We're gonna try and keep both of the hips facing down towards the mat the whole time. So we don't wanna be rocking back and forth on the way down. Push up if you want to. Walk it back, inhale, roll it up. Last one, here we go. Nice fluid motion here. You've got the idea of what to do. Belly button is tucking back towards the spine, a little bit of a lift with the pelvic floor muscles. And then walk it back. Of course, you could have done that push-up if you wanted to. Apparently, I didn't want to. That's cool. Awesome. Then we're going to roll ourselves back down into our forward fold. I guess we're kind of doing 4 of these. Walk ourselves out into our plank. And we're going to do a plank hold because, believe it or not, these are like a full body workout in themselves. We're going to activate and engage the leg muscles, squeeze the glutes, bring the abs in, roll the shoulders down and back. So you're going to feel all of your back muscles engage. Good. We're going to add a little bit of a Pilates flair to this. So as you inhale, I want you to keep those abdominals nice and strong. We're going to inhale, lift one leg, point the toe, exhale, back down. Alternating sides, so we should feel this in the entire back side of our body, our whole posterior chain. Oh my gosh, Freya! Babies. All right, so I figured out where we left off. So we're doing these. Let's do 3 more. Remember, we've got our belly button tucking back towards the spine. Last set here. Good. Both feet on the floor. Inhale up into a downward dog. On your next breath, go ahead and roll it out. We're going to slowly lower ourselves all the way down to the mat. We're going to do our Superwoman poses here. Don't mind all my stuff here. This was Freya from our Glow Flow this morning she's playing Cranium, as you can see. All right, so we're going to do our Superwoman lifts a few different ways. So we'll start with number 1. We're going to bring the arms up overhead. If this is uncomfortable for you, I know that when my neck is bothering me and feels really tight, like my neck and shoulders, that keeping my arms and working my arms up overhead like this isn't always the best. So listen to your body. If you need a modification, cactus arms is a really good one to do as well. If it's within your range of motion and comfort, go ahead and bring those arms up overhead. We're going to tuck the chin slightly. So I want you to imagine that you're trying to hold like a piece of fruit between your chin and your chest, like a lemon or something. So the back of our neck stays long. We're going to bring the legs about hip distance apart and then turn the toes out so the heels are pointing in. This is going to activate the glutes a little more. Inhale to prepare, draw the abdominals back. Exhale for the lift. Either the legs, the arms, or both. If you're lifting your arms up overhead, remember to keep those shoulders down and back. For 3, 2, and 1, slowly lower down. Take a breath here, inhale. Set the abdominals, exhale, lift. Holding here for 3, 2, 1, slowly lower down. Once again, we're going to do the same thing. Inhale, lift the abdominals, exhale, lift. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. Now we're going to bring the arms down alongside the body. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're just going to hold up and we're going to turn the palms up and down just like this. I think we've done this one before. This is a triceps killer. So when we're lifted, we're going to keep our arms lifted high and with our hands trying to reach towards each other. So we don't want our arms getting low and wide. We want to keep them high and tight, okay? So again, we're going to inhale to prepare, lift the abdominals, engage with the pelvic floor if you can. Exhale for the lift. Good, we've got everything squeezing up and together. Our legs are active as well. And then we're just going to inhale, exhale, just like that. Turning the palms up, down, inhale, exhale, just like that. Remember to keep those arms up high and together. And try and hold that belly button back towards the spine the whole time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. Holy Dinah. You feel that or what? Woo! Just gotta check on the baby. You know why she was being so quiet and so good? Because Mommy left the dog food and the dog water down. So she was giving some of the dog food a bath. And now she's not happy that Mama took it away. Okay, let's finish our Pilates. Let's do it. It's not a long one today, Freya. I know. Here. All right, back onto our bellies. Arms down by the sides. Legs are about hip distance apart. Remember to lift that belly button, engage. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Arms are lifted and together. Inhale, exhale, up, down with the palms. Keeping the back of the neck really nice and long. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. You want that, Freya? Yes, you can play with Mommy's bracelet. All right, go ahead and press yourself up. We're going to make our way down onto our back. There you go, Freya. And we're going to do one of my all-time favorite moves. I love this one. I'm going to show a modification because it is fairly challenging. That's what I love about it personally. All right, so we're going to start and extend our left leg nice and long, and we're going to take our right knee for a 90-degree bend, okay? So I'm showing you the modified version first. So we're going to inhale, set the abdominals, exhale, using our abdominals and our core, we're going to lift our chest up, okay? So we're not lifting with the head and the neck, we're lifting with our torso here. Okay, so the modified version is I want you to squeeze the knee in, extended leg is now hovering, and then we're going to exhale, switch and squeeze the knee in, just like that. The challenge with this is trying to keep that belly button drawn all the way back towards the spine. We don't want it to be popping out. If you're ready for a fuller version of this or a fuller expression, we're going to do this with 2 extended legs. Exhale on the switch, and then we're going to draw that leg towards our nose. For 5, 2, and 1. Good, wherever you are, go ahead and rest the head down, draw the knees in towards the chest. I love that one. Oh, if you're doing this workout on Sunday, happy Valentine's Day. And happy Valentine's Day to your body, giving it a little love today. That's wonderful. Okay, moving along. I love that one so much. We're going to do our bicycle kicks, okay? So with this one, we want to bring ourselves into a neutral spine. You don't want to be imprinting your spine. You want that natural curve of the spine, so they're like, I can slide my hand through under my lower back. If I didn't have a wispy shirt on, I'd be able to, let's see, can we do it here? Can you see my fingers? Yes, because I've got that natural curve of my spine. So that's gonna look different for everyone. So we're going to bring our hands behind our head, exhale, lift with the pelvic floor and the abdominals. That's how we're getting our chest and our head lifted off the mat. We're going to just slowly start to bicycle. This is very tough. This one is not an easy one. Again, we want to make sure that we're keeping that belly button all the way back towards the spine. If this is too challenging, you can bring the head back down to the mat. Imagine that you are trying to pedal your way through something really like sticky, like caramel or like chocolate sauce or something, and we're going really slow, and you have to pedal really like long, like like that. That's what you want it to be like. Good. Pause where you are. We're going to now reverse the direction. So now we're going to back pedal. I actually find this one to be more challenging, doing the backwards. So I'm listening to my body, and my body's saying, whoa, Stace, I don't know how much longer I can hold that. So I put my head down, and now I can feel my abs are able to hold on a lot stronger. 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Hug those knees into the chest. That's a tough one, you guys. Awesome, possum. We're gonna roll over onto the side. And then bring our elbow underneath our shoulder. So you want that elbow right below 90-degree angle. If you're doing this with a knee down, of course, you want to let your bottom knee down, and then pay attention, make sure you're not sending your butt back. You want your hips to be pressing forward, so there's engagement and activation in the legs and the glutes. Good. So if you're doing this with, wow, I lost my words there. With one knee down, then you can take the top hand up into the air or onto the hip, and we're just doing some hip dips here. Okay, so we're gonna inhale to lower, exhale, squeeze. So this is for our obliques now. So we're working the side of the body. If you're doing this full version, both legs are gonna be extended. Feet can be one in front of the other, or both feet stacked, up to you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can hold here with your top leg up. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down. Awesome. We're going to take it into face down on the mat, up in the plank, and right ways up into your downward dog, and just walk it out a little bit. Good. Rolling yourself forward. We're going to bring ourselves knees down all the way, and then roll over onto our other side. I'm just going to flip around so you guys can see me. You don't really need to watch my back doing that, do you? All right, so coming down onto that side, elbow is going to be right below the shoulder, and again, knee down is always the option. If so, you can bring your hand up, hip, I had mine behind my head here, exhale for the lift. Just paying attention that we're not sending that butt behind us like this. We want to be pressing those hips forward. Really squeezing and lifting through the side of the body here. Good. For 3. Last one. We're going to hold this one. If you can, lift your top leg. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it back into your plank and downward dog one more time. Down dog is a really awesome restorative posture to do. It stretches out the whole back side of the body. It stretches and lengthens the spine. Good, rolling yourself forward, dropping down onto the knees. Oh, nice, Freya. And we're just going to do a couple really simple ones here for the glutes. So we're going to take our left leg out behind us, and we're just going to do, we'll come into our long leg circles here. So we're going to extend that leg out behind us, paying attention that this hip isn't lifting up. We want to keep both hips square to the mat. Extend the leg. Good. Nice long circles. Those circles and that leg and the foot are reaching all the way from inside the hip and with the abs. For 3, 2, and 1. Really squeeze with the glutes up at the top, and then other direction. For 3, 2, and 1. We're going to just take it right over to the other side. Hands are right below the shoulders. Extend the opposite leg this time, checking, make sure both of those hips are square to the mat, that you're not lifting through the hip of the extended leg, and then go ahead and start to circle. So I'm reaching all the way from inside my hip, and when I'm moving my leg, I'm using my hip and my glute muscles. I'm not just kind of like circling it out here behind me, like kind of like half using my knee. I am really circling everything right from up inside my pelvis. Like I'm getting like all up in there. For 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze up at the top, opposite direction. Good. 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back. We're going to take knees wide. Little shell stretch here. Good. Roll it all the way back through to your plank, up into your down dog. We're going to do some downward dog push-ups. I love these ones. They're also hike push-ups. These ones are great for our shoulders. If that doesn't feel right for you, if you do a couple and you're like, no, it's just not my thing, you can, of course, come into some regular push-ups as well with the knees down, whatever works for you. Either way, we're going to come up and do our nice down dog. We're going to inhale, bending the elbows out wide. Exhale, press ourselves back up to that start. So the elbows are coming out really wide. I'll do this the other way so you can also see if you need to this way. So elbows are coming out really wide. Good, let's do 3 more. Slide the shoulders down and back. This is coming from your shoulders and your back. Yes, of course, your arms are working. Last one. Let's do one more for good luck. Woo! Bring it back into your plank. Send the knees down. Yowzas. Awesome. I told you guys this is going to be a quick one. So I wanted to really smash through some of those major muscle groups so we can keep the metabolism going, we can keep our big major muscle groups happy, and of course lots of little muscles get worked when we do Pilates that we aren't even aware of, and that is the beauty of Pilates. But why don't you just go ahead and join me in a seated position. We'll just do a little bit of a stretch for the spine and the neck and shoulders. So cross-legged, we're just going to come into a nice gentle twist. So inhale, lengthen through the spine, exhale into your twist. Breathe in and out through the nose now. Good, all the way back to center, other side. Freya, my little musical genius, playing us a song while we do our Pilates. Thanks, Frey Frey. Yeah. Come on back to center. We'll do a little neck and shoulder stretch. So go ahead and walk the right fingers out beside you and then let the left ear come down to the left shoulder. Oh, Freya, you're so cute. Now she walks around with her little hands on her hips all the time. It's so adorable. Are you pulling your pants down? Bring yourself back to center. We're going to take it right to the other side. You mommy's funny girl. Bring it back to center. We're going to take the arms really nice and wide. Open them up behind you. Whoa! So that you can open through the chest. And then exhale, we're going to wrap our arms around in front of us, coming into our eagle arms. So maybe that is hugging the shoulders, back of the hands can touch, or you can come into the full expression with our palms to touch. I've got my left arm over top of my right. Just pay attention to which way you have your arms. I'm tucking the chin slightly and pressing my head back so that I can feel my neck is in a really nice long line. And then I'm just bringing the fingertips up towards the sky as I draw my shoulders down, and then you'll feel a really nice opening through your traps. Oh, watch out for that. Inhale, arms out nice and wide again. Exhale, opposite arm on top this time. She's such a goof. Oh, Frey. Relaxing the shoulders down, and at the same time, bringing the fingertips towards the sky. These things can be micro adjustments of like as little as like an 1/8 of an inch, but just that little bit of space and difference that it creates in the body is like amazing. Inhale, open the arms really nice and wide again. I'm going to place my hands on the floor so I can open through the chest. Tilting the head back a little bit. You can also get into the front of the neck and kind of like into the chest here, which feels fantastic. And you can release and go ahead and kick ass at the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. It was my pleasure to lead you on the mat today. Thank you so much. Freya, she had a great time too. That's always a relief. Have an awesome weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.